Hi, welcome back to Valley News Live. Well, we here in Fargo do have some cloud cover here and there, and we're also dealing with some of that haze still left over. We're going to be dealing with it for another day or so until that cold front finally swoops in and clears things out. That temperature here, 87 degrees. Those winds out of the south-southwest at 16 miles an hour, bringing us plenty of that warm air. Gusts upwards of 25 at times. Now, a look at the visible satellite shows that cold front draped way up to our north in Canada, just near the Winnipeg region, and that's going to be slowly pushing its way to the south as we move throughout the day today. And looking at the visible a little bit closer, we see those partly cloudy skies. That we're still seeing some of those leftover clouds from those showers that we saw overnight, and some storms too. Now, those winds for the most are out of the south at around 10 to 15 miles an hour, while in the north they're out of the east or even some northern winds, and that's a result of that cold front. And as we see that thing move farther south, we'll see those winds shift out of the north for most of the region as well. Despite seeing that cold front, we're still seeing pretty warm temperatures. A lot of the area in the 80s or upper 70s for folks in the northern valley. Bemidji there at 78 degrees. Now, as we continue our way through the afternoon, we're going to only see these temperatures continue to rise thanks to those south winds. It will still be a little bit hazy, and we could see some places reach up into the 90s, like here in Fargo by around 4 o'clock. And then we see some rain starting to form right around 3:30, and that rain will develop as we move through the evening, and we could see some lightning, some thunder out of that too, as this rain will pretty much remain fairly stationary through the Central Valley. Temperatures will be in the 80s shortly after that sun sets, things cooling off a little bit, and that rain will continue through the evening period until we head off to bed. Still seeing those showers, and those showers will slowly make their way to the east, remaining fairly stationary in the Southern Valley, or Central Valley rather, just pushing their way off to the east. By morning, things will be a little bit cooler, much of the area in the 50s, some 60s for folks in the south, some 40s for folks way off to our east, where that rain will be happening at that point. And now we're going to continue seeing those morning showers linger a little bit towards lunchtime, especially for folks near Valley City, near Lisbon, up near Findlay as well. That's where we're going to see that rain continuing into tomorrow. Then we finally get a break from that rain. Well, we see a little bit of a wind shift. Those winds will now be out of the east or southeast, and we'll have a little bit of a cooler day tomorrow as a result of that cold front. By the time we start heading off to bed, though, we'll see those temperatures in the 50s for folks in the north and 60s for folks in the south. That wind could be pretty stiff too, blowing at around 15 to 20 miles an hour. Now, we're going to continue seeing that chance for some thunder as we move through the afternoon, some rain possibly continuing into the morning or even a little bit into the early afternoon. A break from the rain on Thursday, but then we see that rain pick back up as we move into the weekend.
When I saw your forecast on our website, I was just astonished at what today's weather was going to be. I'm just like 92?
90, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I was too, not gonna lie.
Yeah, you making the forecast, I bet. All right, thanks so much, Jim. Straight ahead at